it's here's the TheDukeo'Docce here today, and I got a kind of a fun feature here. It's called a Yardang. Forms during the stormy season, and I'm going to show you one of the ways to play it. This is I like to call it playing the slots of the Yardang. You can see just a fun shot. And of course, this is pretty easy here due to primarily the distance. But it is still a fun shot, and you could make it more difficult by adding some length to it. And you can see how fun that shot really is, you know? Just rolling it into the slot. You can roll it pretty fast too. It is important to make sure that the slot doesn't shoot out the backside, which honestly this slot might. I haven't checked it out yet. So all these balls might be rolling like hundreds of yards down the hill. I hope not. I carried the P with it, carried the piccolo. And I missed it. Went down the wrong slot there. You can see how the ball's just rolled down this little valley and bit. And a little bit of ripple right here. This was a little more dangerous than I was expecting. The balls could have rolled out, in which case it probably would have stopped here. But if they kept rolling, that's probably a 150-yard roller. Yeah, playing slots is just very fun with on the Yardangs. I find it hard not to play on these structures. They're absolutely a joy to play. A lot of times I like to play in the canyons of them, but today we're going to shoot for a plug on a plateau. Incredibly hard sand up here. It's going to be fairly difficult to get that plug I was looking for. Looks like the sides are fairly soft though. Softer than I was anticipating. So yeah, let's see what this looks like. So, with shots like this, I'm thinking one of two things. I almost certainly have to plug the ball, unless I pop it off of one onto another, which I don't know if that's very possible. So, the first shot I'm going to try to shoot for a plug, high arc, and a lot of torque on it. I really want this ball, you know, with the hardness of the sand, I want this ball to come in from as high an angle as possible, least amount of forward momentum, to make the deepest divot, to have the spin grip the most. So it is going to be a difficult shot. Whenever you're torquing that much spin on the ball, you have to worry about accuracy. The more spin you put on the ball, oftentimes the least accurate you are. I overshot that one. It dropped right into the canyon. And just for fun's sake, we're gonna call the canyons out of bounds. Canyons are OP. I have to land on a plateau for this to work. Higher arc, higher trajectory. Ooh. That was close. Certainly was close. Just need to give a little more loft to the ball. Maybe a little more spin as well. It's a really fun shot right there. Little plopper, plopped right out and stopped right on the gray sand. Let's see if I can get another in there. No, just flew a little bit too far. I think maybe I threw that same shot, but instead of having that distance, I had that spin on it. You know, the amount of force I put on the ball. Maybe it would have been a little bit better. But yeah, that's just an example of Yardangs. I'm out here today. It's kind of a medium set. It's not the largest set I've seen, but it's a very deep. A very deep set, which I personally really enjoy. Okay, I said I had to bring the camera back over here because that first blue ball, I don't know if you can see this from the footage, but it landed right on the hillside. Right over here. And it, when it did that, it actually chunked off a huge section of sand, just a huge block of sand fell in. And I would imagine, it almost buried itself. I would imagine that things like this, like not balls falling from the sky of course, but this chunking off and then this pushing forward is how Yardangs like this get built. At least that's what I'd imagine, you know. Because this sand with the wind is going to continue to crumble. It's pretty loose, so I could just see it moving with the wind out that way. Yeah, overall, absolute blast of a hole. Just, you know, Yardangs, one of my favorite features out on the dunes, especially to play bocce into. Yeah, one of the joys of the stormy season.